Interactive panoramas are a popular way to visit remote locations on the web, such as homes, museums, and cities. But such panoramas provide an essentially static view and do not provide a truly interactive experience. How can we enhance this idea to heighten the sense of presence? The key is omnidirectional video taken with a roaming camera array. This provides the basis for interactive video tours in which the user may move at will and look in any direction. As you can see here, we can traverse this living room and change our point of view at any time. In this room, we have augmented the original video with other graphical elements. Here, for example, we have inserted a video texture in the fireplace to give the room more liveliness. We have also enhanced the TV set so that we can turn it on and off, as well as select what we want to watch. Users navigate from room to room using a simple game controller interface, allowing them to move forward and backward, look around, and zoom in and out on areas of interest. While this tour is limited to a single loop, users can still get a true feeling for what the house looks like. For our next tour, let's go outdoors. To acquire our data, we mounted our omnidirectional camera on a helmet. Before filming the garden, we planned a camera path that would cover the most interesting parts and also contain some suitable branch points. During the filming, we also recorded various sounds and placed them around the garden to enhance the sense of realism. While taking a virtual tour of the garden, the viewer can move around using the familiar forward, backward, and panning controls. The viewer can also observe where he or she is on the map. When the viewer gets to a bifurcation point in the path, arrows on the ground are displayed to indicate the choice of directions. The viewer selects which path to follow by panning towards the desired arrow. In this way, the user gets a strong sense of being able to explore a complex space. Let's have a look now at some of the processing stages in our production pipeline. The video is recorded directly as unprocessed Bayer mosaic images onto our disk array. We take each frame, demosaic the color pixels, undistort the image, and undo the vignetting. The next step is to warp and stitch the images where they overlap, in order to remove the blur and ghosting caused by nearby object parallax. Notice how the ghosting of the column is removed using our technique. To create a high dynamic range video, we capture alternating long and short exposures. Our HDR stitching algorithm aligns and selectively merges successive frames to produce HDR video from the alternating exposure sequence. You can now see details in both the skylight and staircase regions that could not be simultaneously captured at one exposure. In order to remove the jitter introduced by the camera motion, we track features from frame to frame and compute 3D rotation estimates. At playback time, we remove the high-frequency variations to produce a smoothed and stabilized video. The result is a panoramic video tour that can easily be navigated from the comfort of your living room couch. For our final example, we shot a second home, using alternating light and dark exposures in order to capture a high dynamic range experience. Here we are at the front entrance, being welcomed into the home by its owner. Let's walk over to the central atrium where we can get a complete view of the main living space. Now let's have a look at the art collection located in the living room. Selecting an icon on the bottom bar brings up additional information.
This terracotta army horse is more than 2,000 years old. It dates back to the Qin dynasty and was regarded as a symbol of victory.
In our new interface, bifurcation points are now indicated by turn arrows in the information bar above, rather than being painted on the ground. Room names are also indicated on the bottom bar, and the current room is highlighted in the overview map. The map control can be used to jump to a different room. We hope you have enjoyed our interactive video tours. Hopefully someday soon you will be able to tour a beautiful space somewhere closer to home or in a more exotic location abroad.